Bring it. Oh, it's been brought.
You want it? Yes, absolutely. Bam.
That's how you get to read, people.
That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to say, you know what? Stand up and tell me what you want here. Woo! Bam! Here we going. Now, do you see the theme of this? You're natural born sensitive here, empathic beyond what you really recognize. You're like, what the hell's going on here?
No, I'm not.
Okay. What now?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready, totally ready for you.
Oh, no, I'm saying you're sensitive, you're empathic. Remember, I'm not a doctor, go see one if you need to.
Yes.
But you're feeling a lot of crap all the time that doesn't seem to fit to be yours,
Absolutely.
if that makes sense. Okay.
Absolutely.
Is your mama on the other side
Yes.
here too as well? She's the first one that steps forward. Does that make
praise
sense
God.
as far as?
Yes.
She's like, Jesus is real, honey.
Oh, yes, he is.
I know, I met him. By the way, just so you know. He is for real. He doesn't have a color. He really is all, just so you know. Just so you know. His eyes are like the world. Interesting. And your mama wants me to talk an awful lot about Jesus.
Oh, I want to hear
Does
it.
that make sense?
Yes.
So she's like, well, the pearly gates really are nice. Speaking of pearly gates, everybody does have a pearl necklace, but she is showing me one here too as well, so that should make sense. Part of a breadcrumb trail. Okay, when you were 16, that was a point of power. Certain things were going on in your life. There was a major shift. She talks about that. And she had a pretty nice life, your mama, right?
Yes.
And she had a long life, didn't she?
Yes.
She's talking about that. Were you with her at last breath too as well?
Yes.
She's showing me as the family being around, the very precious, sacred moment. Y'all let her go.
Yes.
In fact, you said, go on to Jesus. Anyway,
Yes.
so she's just talking about that. I love, and so those of y'all who are watching me, you'll notice that my body language will change a little bit throughout. It's not that they're in me, it's just that we're so linked. Your mother is soft like the wind.
Absolutely.
And so when she talks, she's just like, you know, just like a flow. Her voice is a couple octaves higher than your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is deeper. Anyway,
Okay.
your daddy on the other side too
Yes.
as well? Anyway, he steps in too as well. And he also too had a nice life as well.
Yes.
He talks about that. My lips are getting really chapped. Was his lips really dry right before? Because he's talking about that to where, and that should be a trigger as far as, oh yeah, he was really parched. He needed
Yes.
the water. His lips were dry. So he's showing me that too. Was he on the breathing thing too
Yes.
as well? He's showing me that as well. So does that make sense? So
Yes.
your father's taking me back to that experience. Anyway, and they're together.
Praise
Rock
God.
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Rock solid.
That's awesome.
Awesome. I mean, your daddy, I like the way your mama works because she let him think he was in charge, but she was.
Yes, absolutely.
Because she does just like you.
Yes.
She would talk to him and she'd be like, you really want to go do that, don't you, sweetie? And he's standing there going, I just said I didn't want to do that, but yes, ma'am. Anyway, they're hanging out here together, really loving that. Who has the white poodle-looking dog over here? In the spirit world, I see animals too and communicate with the animals. It's kind of like not a full-blood poodle. It's a white, smaller sized dog, a lot of
Yes.
hair. Does
That would
make
be
sense, sir?
Susie. Yep.
With her. Anyway, so she's taking care of all of that too as well. Now, do we have 7 grandkids? Anyway, she's giving me the number 7 as far as July is a birthday as well. So we'll talk about the month of July as a birthday, anniversary, or death. She talks about that too as well.
7 grandkids, exactly.
Okay, so anyway, she's all about the grandkids. I love your mama. She's so sweet. Y'all buying another house?
We're talking about it.
Okay, she's like, sort your way through it. It's those numbers that are driving your batty.
Okay.
Why you're not buying the other house?
Okay.
Yeah, reads marry up. It's really interesting because your people over here know. Anyway, she said that's a good opportunity here in doing that too as well. Do y'all have 3 properties or did she have 3 properties? She showed me the 3 properties.
No, we had 2.
Well, there's another one. Anyway.
Okay.
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 Did your daddy have that boat? Anyway, show me the boat.
No
I might be
boat.
Going back up here. No.
A boatload of kids.
No, that's not right. Okay, so the reeds are starting to kick in. So those of y'all, you'll see how it will all just really meld together. The whole thing will be just like where it doesn't make sense because I got a lot of people yapping back here to go and on over that way. Okay. You have any more questions, baby?
Yes. Do you feel my sister at all coming through,
Okay.
or my brother?
Okay. Oh, was your brother sudden?
Was he what?
Sudden passing?
Yes.
Okay.
In 28
yeah.
days.
Okay. He's talking about this here as well as like, he's like, yep, that intuition's me too as well. Does that make sense for his personality? Because,
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So you'll notice, and that's why they were telling me, as a matter of fact, His was sudden, correct?
Yes, 28 days.
Okay. And but your sister was not so much, correct?
No, my sister was a long.
She's telling me about that as far as, well, I'm glad to be home with Mama.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
miss her so much.
she's a lot like your daddy. Does
Yes.
that make sense?
Yes,
Anyway, so
absolutely.
she's standing, and your brother, I don't know exactly where he fits.
Well, there were 12 of us.
Well, I'm talking about him most particularly. He's very interesting.
Yes, he is.
As far as he's a head scratcher, like very unique, highly intelligent, but then you wouldn't know it.
Absolutely.
He's like, you don't ever want to play poker with me.
No, he was good at poker.
He said, because I'll kick your butt and you won't even know it.
You know it. That's
Okay.
right.
So they are all back here together, hanging out here as well. And we do have a hunting dog back here too as well. So that should make sense as well.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah, there you go. You got a whole slew. We could be here all night with you, but I guess I better.
Yes.
Everybody, woo!
Thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so much.
12 kids? Your parents had 12 kids? So your dad passed of exhaustion is what you're saying, right?